Living with the unexplained. What are superstitions? We all know someone who won't walk under a ladder or who swears by their lucky socks. These seemingly irrational beliefs and rituals are more than just quirks. They're examples of superstition, a fascinating aspect of human behavior. Superstitions are beliefs or practices that link unrelated actions to desired or undesired outcomes. They stem from a desire to control the uncontrollable, to find a reason for the seemingly random events in our lives. Superstitions are present across cultures and throughout history. From ancient rituals to modern-day anxieties, the human mind seems hardwired to seek patterns and explanations, even when they defy logic. While some superstitions may seem outlandish, they offer a glimpse into the complexities of human psychology and our innate desire to make sense of the world around us. Seeking patterns, finding comfort, the psychology behind superstitions. Why do we cling to these beliefs even when we know they might be irrational? Our brain's tendency towards patternicity is key. We search for patterns and connections even in random data. This helps with learning and survival but can lead to false connections. We also seek control, especially in uncertain situations. Superstitions provide a sense of agency. Rituals create an illusion of influence over outcomes. Confirmation bias perpetuates superstitions. Positive events reinforce belief in lucky charms. A helping hand or a cage of fear. How superstitions affect our actions. The impact of superstitions on our behavior can be both positive and negative. On the one hand, superstitions can provide a sense of comfort, boost confidence, and even improve performance in some cases. For example, an athlete might perform better if they believe a pre-game ritual brings them luck. This placebo effect can be powerful, influencing our actions and outcomes through the power of belief. However, superstitions can also become problematic when they lead to irrational fears, avoidance behaviors, and anxiety. For instance, someone who avoids social situations due to a fear of unlucky encounters might experience social isolation and loneliness. In extreme cases, superstitions can fuel obsessive-compulsive disorder or contribute to gambling addiction. Section 4. The brain on superstition. How our minds perpetuate beliefs. To understand how superstitions take root, we need to delve into the workings of the brain. Research suggests that the brain regions associated with emotional processing, such as the amygdala and the hippocampus, play a role in superstitious beliefs. These regions are involved in fear conditioning and associative learning, explaining why superstitions often involve emotionally charged situations or objects. Moreover, the brain's reward system, particularly the release of dopamine, can reinforce superstitious behaviors. When we experience a positive outcome after performing a ritual, dopamine is released, creating a sense of pleasure, and reinforcing the association between the action and the outcome. This cycle of reward and reinforcement can make it difficult to break free from superstitious beliefs, even when we consciously recognize their irrationality. Section 5. The power of context. When superstitions help and when they hinder. The impact of superstitions often depends on the context. In some cases, they can serve as harmless traditions that provide a sense of community or cultural identity. For example, the superstition of knocking on wood is a widely shared custom that can foster a sense of shared belief and camaraderie. However, when superstitions begin to dictate our actions, limit our experiences, or cause distress, it's crucial to examine their influence on our lives. If a superstition is causing more harm than good, it might be time to challenge those beliefs and seek healthier coping mechanisms for dealing with uncertainty and anxiety. Section 6. Superstition. Friend or foe. Finding a balanced approach. Superstitions are a fascinating example of the complexities of the human mind. While they can offer comfort and improve performance, they can also lead to irrational fears and anxieties. Approach superstitions with skepticism and self-awareness. Instead of letting them control your life, examine their impact on your thoughts and behaviors. If a superstition brings comfort and doesn't interfere with well-being, embrace it as a harmless quirk. However, if it causes distress or limits experiences, challenge those beliefs and seek healthier coping mechanisms.